Jason here from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, coming at you with a new Unbox With Me video today. Today is Wednesday, January 28th, hump day, and this is the second unboxing tonight. Having lots of fun playing with toys. Welcome in. We're going to unbox a toy and talk about it, talk about our feelings, and everything in between. All right. Oh, man. What a great day. How's everybody's Wednesday doing? Let me know in the chat. That would be awesome. I know you're like, hey, love the show. Love the podcast. Love your channel. Love everything you're doing over there. How can I help support you guys? Well, there's an easy way to do it. You can be one of the coolest of the cool. You can be in the core. You can be in the Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists. That's right. If you head over to Enlist in the Core, CORPS, that's our Patreon. You can choose tiers that best suit you. There's different levels. You can change them whenever you want, but you can get cool things for your support, like bonus episodes just for core members only, shout outs on the show, or, early access to videos, and you get to be in a chat with Elgin, I, and the other core members. That's amazing. Like Michael Andrews. He's in the chat, fam. It's fire. We got PB11B. Hello, let's go. New sub recently. Oh, thanks, PB11B. I'm sorry, that's what I have for your name there, but I just don't know what it means. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. That's amazing. There's a like button down there. I was going to say, if you're more of a YouTube person versus Patreon, there's a join button right down there next to the like button, which I assume you've already all hit. But if you haven't, reminder. But the join button down there, same perks and prices. It's just the YouTube version. You get a couple other things besides that, like your name. Like Michael Andrews in the chat there. You'll see his name's a different color. There's a little badge next to his name, lets you know how long you've been a core member. And you get access to exclusive emojis. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. Yeah. And once we get enough of you, we can highlight you right at the top of our page too. We just need to get some more. Need some more core members. But your support's amazing. And 11B equals Army Infantry. All right. Well, welcome. Look at me. I'm learning stuff. That's awesome. So yeah, please check those out. It would be amazing. If you didn't know, I know you know. If you don't, hey, it's okay. Every Monday night, technically we were a podcast first. Then we moved over to YouTube doing video stuff. Been here for years now. But every Monday night, we're doing it weekly now. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We live stream our podcast right here on the YouTubes. And it's a lot of fun. You can come, same thing. You can come be in the chat, interact with us then, and get on the podcast show that goes out to the millions around the world. Last Monday, so 2 days ago, Elgin and I shared our top 5 favorite cartoon theme songs, and holy moly, that was a lot of fun. We played the videos, we listened to each song, we reminisced why they made our list, what we loved about the music, and it was a lot of fun. So you can find that here on YouTube, episode 157. Anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Cartoon theme songs. The YouTube, it got a hold, flagged some of them songs like we knew it would, but so had to do a little bit of editing today to clean those up. But anyway, you should be able to watch them. If not, you can watch the video on Spotify too. But anyway, subscribe where you can. This coming Monday, that's right, next week, Monday's episode, we're going to be talking about toy-related merchandise. So not the toys themselves, the merchandise. You could say that, like the plushie episode we did the other day, kind of counts. It's not the toy, it's just merchandise from the toy. We have had a lunchbox episode. We've shown our TV trays, all that weird stuff that's not the toys, but it belongs to the IP, to that toy line that you love. And so we're going to show off some of our favorite merchandise. It's going to be a lot of good show. Tune in. Let us know what your favorite is. Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Like I said, this is the second one I did today. The earlier one was awesome. I got to unbox the timelines, the new timelines, Age of Samurai, the Optimus and Starscream. Ooh, baby. Freaking cool. So be sure to head back over and watch that. Unfortunately, StreamYard still hasn't been able to fully copy the stream, but you all see it in the chat stream. Heart. Thanks, Michael Andrews. Yeah, Michael Andrews. Be sure to check out his show, Two Mics, Too Furious. Oops. Two Mics, Too Furious. They talk a lot of Transformers Animated over there. It's an amazing show. Check out his channel. This is a toy I'm going to unbox tonight. That's right. If you wanted to join me, you always can. Haven't mentioned that yet. In the description below, there's a way to get a hold of me. I send you a link and bam, you're on the show. Right here next to me. I don't teleport you into my room, but I just scoot the screen over and then your pretty face gets to be on there with your toy. So anytime you want to unbox a toy with me, you can. When when you subscribe, there's a little bell that pops up next. Hit that, then it'll let you know when these are. I know you all know that. Today's toy I've been hanging on to for a while. I just haven't. I love it. I'm very excited about it, obviously, because I love all these toys. But I don't know. I'm super excited about it, but I don't know what made me put it off for a while. But this toy, I believe, was originally announced and released at the San Diego Comic-Con last year. And then when it hit New York Comic-Con, it also became live on Hasbro Pulse, and that's where I ordered it instantly and got it. So I think that was October. I remember when it came through and was announced. I think it was October 9th last year. Ooh, good question. Michael Andrews says, do you have any TF1 toys to open? I've been in the mood for those. You can even put them back in the box and open them again. I might have to do that because I'm not seeing any TF1. I think the last one I opened was the RC, Alita 1. Silly me. I just see pink over there. I do have 2 or 3 Earth Spark, but I think, yeah, because prices going up and things. I know there's more TF1 toys to get. There's Alpha Trion, the new deluxe is out now, or shit, if he's even a Voyager. But the new Studio Series Alpha Trion is out. I'm like, I think I'm stopping at the Core 4 for now anyway, until like there's a dry spell or something. So I don't know if I'm going to get it anymore. I mean, that's the plan. But I do keep my boxes, so I'll find a box and I'll stick something back in there. But today's toys coming out of the box. Really cool packaging. Came out of nowhere. It's not surprising that this repaint, it is a repaint, but it's a different character. I'm not shocked it happened, but it's very interesting. We're talking about the Comic-Con exclusive Armada Nemesis Prime and Air Defense Minicon team that forms the Star Saber. So it's a 4-pack. We're doing 4 toys today. Here's the box. Really cool. Look at the shape, really neat. Really awesome. So we can see Nemesis back there. A lot of glare on this one. You can see the Star Saber already put together right up front. Pretty cool. Let's get a quick little thumbnail here. So stupid. Yeah, that exists. Hey, welcome back, Lord Alcatraz. Michael Andrews says, holy bleep. Hey, Wildest Bill Fisher's in the chat too. Core member. Yellow. Yeah, so the thing about this, the thing about Nemesis, Armada Nemesis Prime, is that there was one in Armada. And he was repainted from the Bendy Prime, affectionately known as Bendy Prime, the smaller deluxe Prime. So that was cool. I have him here with me. We'll compare him. Here's the original Nemesis Prime from the Bendy mold. So it's just awesome having the Bendy Prime because it's just a fan favorite. We all just love it. But then in Legacy or Age of the no, it was Legacy. They did Armada Optimus Prime, the full dude, with the cab, the big guy, not the little deluxe one, but the big one. And that's what he is of. So this Nemesis Prime is of the big leader class combiner, or the, what do they call the big one? Blanking. Commander class. And so it's different, which is really weird. It existed as that original Armada Deluxe, but then when they made the Legacy Armada Prime, the big commander class guy, they took the top half and redid him as Nemesis Prime. Really cool. It also explains why the Star Saber is much bigger, because it needs to be bigger because he's a bigger toy. I brought the original Star Saber here with me too. We'll look at that. It's also confusing to me. I didn't look into it a lot. In the original Armada series, they released a dark saber, and that I always have with Nemesis, with the dark blue and purples and gold. And I'm like, so why wasn't he this? So I kind of want to take this and put him with the Commander class Giant Optimus. I might. It's weird to split up toys that came together. Really hard to do. Anyway, I'm very excited. Oh yeah, the box art. We got the Minicon team over here. They're the air defense team, and they form Star Saber. Bill says, yeah, you definitely never buy lines you don't want. I know. I just try to limit it some. And then here's a really cool artwork of Nemesis Prime wielding that Star Saber over there. Wicked cool. And then here's what we're getting into. So the cool thing about the Commander class size now version repaint is that this cab can pull the trailer of the Armada Prime Commander class, which will be neat, which means he can also be combined on the top half. I didn't bring him down because he's like the back of the shelf kind of guy, so it was going to be a nightmare. But when this guy can transform into the Commander class Optimus Prime and be the top half, which would be kind of neat to see. I'm sure it's out there. And then we got how those three combine into the Star Saber. We see their names there. Runway, Jetstorm, and Sonar. I can't vouch that was their original names. I didn't look that up, but anywho, cool little package. I think yep, he's still on Hasbro Pulse right now for sale. Sharps McGee. get this guy out of here. However the heck this opens. Okay, I think I see. Wow, so yeah, that's, if you didn't know this existed, that's exciting. So we got a little pull tab. I'm sure it flips up. Yeah, a little clear window up top here so you can see in. That's cool, right? Neat. Okay, I'm afraid things are gonna go flying out of there. Oops. We got his instructions. Got them there for all 4 of them. Nemesis, Armada Nemesis Prime. I talked on the last one that timelines, the timeline stuff that has the book that opens up and shows them both, but you can't put them back in there because they're tied in. They don't have the cool molded plastic that you can kind of pop them back into. Well, it looks like you could with this guy if you wanted to put them back in. But I don't. Let's get them out of here. Talk amongst yourselves. How in the holy hell? Okay. Nope. Nope. The tape maneuver. What the crackhead is going on? Almost. So that whole piece is just kind of taped down to. What the shit? And then there's, it's in his hand, so you can see it now. And I didn't notice it before, but he's standing there holding his arm straight out, holding the sword straight down. And that's how it comes packaged. That's his fist right there, holding the hilt of the sword. And that's why I can't just pull it off there. So we got to also take this. Okay, just start snipping, see what happens. Yeah, I ended up just wiggling the hilt out of his hand. That was going to be easier. Okay, so you see how he was standing in there? Like, what? You weirdo. Huge. Huge. Yep. I think this one was planning on going to space. That's a Bill Fisher line. All right. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe it's not bad, but he's got his big ion blaster in the back here. It's behind. I mean, that's cool art. Didn't really notice that kind of Evil Woods artwork in the back. Very neat. Now I got to figure out how to get this gun out without tearing up the plastic. Yep. Looks like I have to take the box apart a little bit here. What a good grief. Okay. cut them from the back. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got his mega super monster gun here. Good Lord. It's a thick boy. Pretty cool. Ooh. You know that first just hand feel when you like can just feel them joints. Just how tight they are when you first get a hold of them. Man. Okay, he's also got, in the originals, I remember coming with these little rubber bands to hold these little dual guns on the side of his arms. They're notorious for being lost. I'm lucky to still have all of mine. Whoa, man, he looks awesome. Let's put this gun in his hand. Maybe. Well, I'm not going to force it while on camera. Here we go. Nemesis Prime. Also, he's got a whole new head sculpt from the original Optimus that he's repainted from. And I read that this is to signify a moment in the cartoon where he gets his ass blasted. I think the still image it came from showed it was like one red eye, but I can't see in there at the moment. But anyway, super smashed up, about to get his butt kicked face from the cartoon or comic book. I think it was I don't remember now. Maybe it was the, what, ratchets? All right, Nemesis Prime. Here we go. Looking awesome. I love these colors. Always Nemesis with the blue on black and a little bit of that turquoise. This is mostly turquoise on a dark blue instead of black, which is neat. Very cool. And we can kind of look at him here next to his original, which was black. So you can see the difference, but you can see that lining of turquoise, very similar. They clearly went with gray instead of this tan for his guns and chests and thighs. You can see that difference, but see the little very reminiscent, very much honoring what came before. He had just a red painted windshield, where this guy's got clear plastic, which looks awesome. So a lot of similarities. I don't know. He's typically the black with turquoise and hints of red and turquoise. Very typical, but I'm not mad about this super dark blue. That looks really freaking neat. Yeah, you can see his super hands in here. I'm curious if this blue just helps it tie together with the pants of the rest of Super Optimus when he transforms with it. Yeah, gorgeous. Michael Andrews, core member says, gorgeous and way more animation accurate than the original. Yeah, I really like it. As have all these upgrades been. That's one of the amazing parts of the Armada Optimus, is that dude's got knees finally. He's not just a tent of pants. This guy can do stuff. He's got maneuvers. It's amazing. So you can also see how much bigger this Voyager version is than the deluxe of the original. This is probably about the same size most deluxes are now. So quite a bit bigger. So it's really neat, really neat. And so let's take a look at Star Saber here. More ties. Is that freaking tape? Okay. All right, whatever. I also read about a big problem with this guy. Oh, okay. So he's got I suppose, a QC problem. So there's three guys, middle one here. This middle guy, this dark blue section, it folds around to become his chest piece in robot mode, and it is very susceptible to breaking, to snapping. So I mean, fortunately, people beat me to find that one out. But oh yeah, so there's one glaring difference between this Star Saber and the original Star Saber is that the original had clear plastic, which I think looks pretty freaking cool. A little bulbousier on this jet here too, but super similar. Actually not smaller than the other one by much there. Michael says, I had an ex buy that original Nemesis just to break it and leave it on the windshield of my car along with shoe polish. Dude, that's a story. Oh my gosh, that's like, there's so many levels of sadness on that. I'm so sorry, man. Oof. Oof. Never owned one yourself. Oh, gosh dang. I assume, oh man, that's some sadness. The new one I'm going to assume has more, the little dudes have more articulation than the big guy, or than the older one. But yeah, I wonder. I mean, I know the Star Saber fell into wrong hands, but I thought that's what it would turn into, the dark, or I can't remember exactly. It's been so long since I watched Armada. Or if Megatron or Galvatron got a hold of his own Star Saber out of it, or if it was this one transformed into this. Can't remember. So, but at the same time, I'm like, well, maybe we can expect one of these in dark saber colors at some point. That would be cool to come with a wrong pack of something. So yeah, this in my head should have came with Optimus, but he was already got so much stuff. He's already so big, so it was the best way for him to squeeze it in. Really cool set. Really exciting to have them open, and to be acknowledging the mini cons. I mean, we've had a few since we started, but it's just great that it's still happening. I love it. Now, someday maybe the action features will come back, but I doubt it. Wicked cool. Armada Nemesis Prime. Comic-Con exclusive, but he's on Hasbro Pulse right now. If you want him, he comes with these 3 mini cons that form the Star Saber. I don't know why I'm doing this like I work for Hasbro and trying to sell you something, but anyway, Star Saber has a 5mm port there at the bottom. Fits right in his hands. Wield that Star Saber, do some damage. And if you remember the show and all that, Star Saber did monster damage. Really cool. Really freaking cool. Mike says, someday I'll tell you in full. Oh boy. But the Star Saber, I don't know. The original might still take the W here. It might. Like I said, I know we appreciate the mini cons. Part of me I thought they were dumb when Armada was first here, even though it was cool that they unlocked features on the cars or on the vehicles, but when we didn't get minicons, suddenly we wanted them. And so it's cool to get them. Hopefully we get some more. Man, this guy's so cool. You heard that, Ratchets. I might have to dig out my Commander class Armada Prime and put this guy on the top, make him the shirt that he is for the pants. That would be cool. Maybe. All right, that's what I got today. Thanks, everybody. Hit that like button. Really appreciate it. We will see you again soon. If anything, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Kicking it live podcast episode here Monday. Going to be talking about IP merchandise. Woohoo! Everything else, cracktasticplastic.com. That's our wish list. I don't say it enough. Elgin's birthday is coming up, and we have a wish list page on our website. So it's really easy to just find the wish list, click on Elgin's face, and it takes you to things he still needs. If you want to get him something. He's already helped you pick that out. So now that is love. So that's what I know. So check that out. He's so old now, and like he hardly gets any toys these days. So help get him out something for his birthday. Check it out. All right. I'm just playing with Optimus here. It looked like he wanted to fall over. I'll lay him down. Thanks, everybody, again. I know I said it 17 times. Appreciate you. Thanks for talking toys with me. We'll see you on the socials. Until then, keep being awesome. You guys rock. Bye-bye.